Hi, I'm Jeff Lyons. I'm the owner of the Lyons Group, and we're going to talk about the positives and negatives of being on a team and the positive and negatives of being a solo agent. When you're a brand new agent or an agent looking to get a foothold in this business, what you're going to need is support. Support from a team leader is probably one of the biggest positives of being on a team. They should be available to you all the time. They should be able to answer your questions, help you with any issues that come up, and be your support. Because when you're building your business, you're going to have a lot of questions and you're going to need direction from someone who's done it before. One of the other big benefits to being on a team is training, and training is super important. There are so many ways to build your business in real estate that you need training to be able to learn how to do various things, from open houses to calling for sale by owners to how to run your business and manage your business day to day. So training is a huge benefit to being on a team. So one of the biggest benefits to being on a team is leads. So team provided leads, and those can come from various sources, either Zillow.com, Realtor.com, Google pay-per-click advertising, many different sources, but your team leader should be providing you leads on a regular basis. And this will help you build your business as you're getting your foothold in the marketplace. So that is a huge benefit to being on a team, is you should be getting predictable leads to help build and grow your business. Tools, and this is another benefit to being on a team, is they are going to provide you tools like a CRM, which, if you don't know, is a client resource management tool that helps you manage your clients and follow up with them as they go through the buying or selling process. A transaction management software. This could be SkySlope, Brokerment, Dotloop, ZipForms, and these tools should be provided from your team leader at little to no cost. One of the often overlooked benefits to being on a team is camaraderie. When you're on a team, you all have the same goal. You want to move the business forward, and that should have a lot of camaraderie between you and your fellow team members. A good team leader should do various team building exercises or activities to help strengthen that relationship between you and your team members. Now I'm going to talk about the negatives to being on a team. When we have positives, we always have negatives. So one of the biggest things for me when I was on a team was no recognition. So whenever I sold a home, it went under my team leader's name and his production. So I didn't get any recognition at all for my sales. In addition to this, my name was not on the signs, and that is very hard to build a successful business if your name and cell phone number is not on the signs for your listings. A lot of times in a team member setup, you won't actually be allowed to take listings. Only the team leader will take listings. And obviously that is very difficult if you're trying to build a sustainable business that you can leverage your time and your effort without being able to have listings. It's very hard. As we all know, buyers take up more time than listings, and you can actually have 7 listings for every buyer that you take out. So if you're not able to have listings, it's going to be very hard for you to build a business that you love and enjoy. Some of the other problems with being on a team is restrictions. The team leader may say, hey, you have to be in the office at 8 a.m. and you have to prospect till 11 or 12. And that can be very restrictive on a real estate agent. A lot of us got in this business for the time freedom. And if someone is telling you you have to be here from this time to this time, it turns out to be more of a job rather than a career. So a lot of the reasons we got into this business is for the time freedom, and if the team leader is taking that away from you, it can be a very big negative. One of the biggest negatives to being on a team is most likely you're going to get a worse split and be charged monthly fees. So if you have a worse split, every home that you sell, you're going to get less money than if you were a solo agent in most cases. Obviously there are exceptions to this, but in most cases your split is going to be much lower than if you were a solo agent. Also, your team leader may charge you monthly fees in addition to the fees that you're being charged at your brokerage. All of these things coupled together make it very hard for you to grow your business. They say that 88% of agents are out of the business within 5 years, and it's my opinion that's because they've run out of money. It's not that they don't want to work, it's not that they don't have the skill set, it's that they run out of money because they're usually on worse splits and being charged monthly fees. So now we're gonna transition to a solo agent. We're gonna go over the benefits of being a solo agent. The number one benefit, in my opinion, is freedom. You can build your business however you want. As long as it's legal and ethical with your broker, you can have pink signs if you want pink signs. You can have your photo on your business card. You can make decisions about your business and your branding the way that you want to. And that's probably the number one positive to being a solo agent is freedom. Right in line with that is you're building your business. In theory, your name should be on your signs. You should be getting the recognition in the MLS for your sales and your buyers, and then you can build your business the way that you want it. Another benefit to being a solo agent, and the final benefit I'll talk about, is more money. So in theory, as a solo agent, your split should be better, your fees should be a little bit lower, and you should be taking home more of your money after every deal if you're a solo agent. So let's talk about the negatives or drawbacks to being a solo agent. One, it's lonely. You are really alone on the island for the most part. You are trying to figure out things on your own. You have a lot of trial and error. And the only reason I know that is because I had a lot of trial and error trying to figure out what's the best way to be a solo agent and where should I put my marketing dollars to get the best return on investment. It's expensive. You have to figure out how I'm gonna install my signs, where I'm gonna order my signs from. I'm gonna pay for my own CRM. Which CRM do I pick? And how do I afford $500 a month for the CRM? That's supposed to be amazing. You are basically just throwing money a lot at trying to figure out all the systems and processes that are so important to be able to scale your business the way you want to. And in addition to that, the last point that I'll say that is negative, you have to figure out a lot of stuff on your own. You have to figure out all those things that I talked about before, all by yourself. You don't have a mentor or a team leader to help you figure out what should I do next after I take a listing, what kind of system and process should I do to make sure that listing gets in the MLS in a timely fashion. So you really are alone on an island figuring out as you go. So now that we've talked about the positives and negatives on being on a team versus being a solo agent, where does that leave us? I created the Lions Group because I wanted to combine the positives from being on a team and the positives to being a solo agent into one brokerage. I actually joke and call my brokerage a teamerage. So it's a brokerage that's ran like a team. So I'm able to get the positives from both sides and combine them together. Our biggest positive is we offer leads. All of our agents that want leads get leads on a consistent basis. Right now we're generating over 100 leads a week, so that gives our agents an opportunity to talk to new people almost every single day. And we're only going to scale that up from there. Support. My agents will tell you that I'm available by phone every single day, no matter what time. If it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm gonna answer your call if you need help with something. That is huge when you're building your business, like we talked about in the first section. Training. We are doing trainings every other week at a high level. I have done the things that most agents wanna do, sell 60 homes a year, 40 homes a year consistently, year over year. So I am using training that I use to build my business and explaining that step by step to my agents. We also have a Facebook group that we go over ideas constantly, and I have a training website that I've built for my agents specifically with tools and ideas for Northwest Indiana. Tools. We have the best CRM available. We have coaching on how to use that CRM, because what I have found is that agents are told, go into your CRM and talk to your people, but they don't know what to say. So we have flow charts and graphs on exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. So we give you the tools that you need to succeed. We also have transaction management software that is the best in the business and will help you keep your files organized and close on time every time. In addition to that, we also have a full-time processor that will take these non-income producing tasks off your plate. I don't want you doing $10 an hour work when you're worth $100 an hour. So I want you to focus on buyers and sellers, and that's it. We also have a full-time on-staff graphic designer that will help you with your marketing to make sure that it looks perfect. We also provide free listing photographs for every single one of our listings here at the Lyons Group. And that takes another cost and another issue off your plate so you can focus on buyers and sellers. Camaraderie is huge at the Lyons Group. It's a very positive work atmosphere. Everybody's in it together. We all have the same goals and we all want to help each other reach those goals. We do team building activities very often and weekly meetings every week that are just awesome. Freedom. You have the freedom to do as little or as much in your business. If you want pink signs, go ahead and have pink signs. If you want to use our template and use our signs, that's fine too. It's as much or as little as you want it to be, but you have the freedom to build your business the way you want to. So in addition to building your business, your name is the only name and number that's going to be on your signs. So you're going to get those phone calls instead of the brokerage getting those phone calls and then selling those leads back to you. You will also have all of the recognition on your sales in the MLS. I don't co-list anything, even if I'm asked. I will help you and get you to the point where you're comfortable to take a listing, but I'm never going to be on your listing because it's not my listing, it's your listing. I want you to build your business and have the freedom to do the things that you want in your business. One of the most important things is money. We offer the best splits for new agents so they can build their business and keep more of their hard-earned money. I also will never charge a monthly fee to any of my agents ever. I actually pay all of the E&O insurance for my agents, all of their sign installs, and I will never charge them a monthly fee to work here at the Lyons Group. If any of this sounds interesting to you, go to jobswithjeff.com to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.